Hello and happy everyday everyone. Today's video is very basic and about ego in spirituality. What is ego? Ego is a natural part of the soul and your current expression here. It is not something to be feared or hated. What is its purpose? Our ego's purpose is to help us understand what is here for each of us. How can you tell if you are listening to ego versus your high self, for instance? Ego usually amplifies fear energies, okay? So that can be self-doubt, anger, resentment, negative self-esteem, so on and so forth. It can really help you feel stuck in negative self-talk, for instance, and it's just blatantly false information because anything based out of fear is false. We don't have to live life like that. And again, ego is not to be, hated or despised or treated poorly. It's actually to be loved. Okay. So some of you might wonder, okay, some of that negative information that comes through, could that also be from discarnates, entities, energies, extra beings, and souls? Yeah, it can, but as long as you are keeping your ego in check, the likelihood of that happening is much lesser. How do you reduce ego's input within your work? How do you make sure that you're on the ball and catching it when it pops in? Because sometimes, especially with more advanced work, you might not fully realize it until you check in or you've been led down a false trail. Okay, back to the very basics. If you're working on just simply understanding what the communication style is with, let's say, your high self, for instance, go to my previous tutorial explaining what high self is, and then utilize the meditation that was published after that. It's very, very simple. If it doesn't work for you, use a meditation of your own that you enjoy, that makes you feel divinely connected. And realize that as you understand the love language between you and your high self in this instance, it will really help you with the level of discernment that you're looking for. It creates a baseline. It's just like when you're talking to someone in person and something goes a little off and you're like, oh, what is wrong here? Maybe they've got something going on. Well, in this instance, it is that it's your ego popping in and kind of throwing the conversation askew and putting in some negativity there. So go ahead and ask high self, even directly, am I getting input from ego? High self will give you the correct indication, yes or no. Again, that will be different for everyone as to what you notice that being like, whether it's physical indication, a clear knowing, feeling, so on and so forth. And again, if you're struggling and you're just still not even sure that you're getting any information at all, still ask high self for the assistance. Tell it to please put your ego in a bubble of love and light in its right and proper place at 3% or less participation within the work that you're doing. And that is going to really set you on a nice, clear path so that you're getting the correct divine guidance. Again, there can be so much more to this, but this is just a very quick, clear tutorial so that you can have a better understanding of what ego is and how it plays a part in spiritual work. What is important, again, is to remember intention. Don't overthink things. Don't push for information or answers, and have faith and confidence in what you are doing. More in-depth videos, as I mentioned, will be coming, but with time, and I would really do the work to establish the correct communication right now so that you have that confidence as you move forward with future videos and your own personal work and work with others. If you don't wish to wait and you want to find out more about yourself and how you can shift your trajectory with your inner work and even possibly work with others, set up an appointment with me so that we can do some spiritual coaching, clearing, and find out what is here for you and get you set on the right path. I hope this video supported your understanding of ego and spirituality a little bit more today. Again, just the very basics, but if it helped you even a little, do like and subscribe, set your notifications to all, and pass it on to someone who might be able to use it. Until I see you next time, keep your vibe high.